Hello everyone, 'tis I thought we could do a little catch-up video. It's been a while. I'm in the glaring, blaring, blazing sun. Blaring is not a word, but I'm in the sun, and so I might be squinty at you for a little bit. This is where I sit to do my work. I am going to get ready for the day while chatting with you. So I'm going to put on some makeup, chat with you about life, and then I'm gonna get to work. That's the plan. I'm gonna put on a little foundation. Mostly I've been using like a illuminating kind of vibe. I use a lot because why not? So life has been really busy. I don't know if I've been posting as much on YouTube because just life has been absolutely busy. We've got a lot of work going on at the house, which is exciting. We finally are working on our backyard. So we've got a fence. That was the first thing that went up. And that has made such a huge difference in our lives. We ended up getting a 7-foot fence. Barry is 6'5", my husband, if you're new here. He's 6'5", very tall. So the idea of getting a 6-foot fence, it's like, what's the point if he can look over it? You know, we're big privacy people. At least I am, because I'm an introvert. I want a little space where I can just be left alone to read, other than like my family, obviously. But like, I don't mind chatting with neighbors, but sometimes you just want space to just read. And so that has made a huge difference. Now, unfortunately, we can't really use our backyard. We thought, oh, we'll put up the fence and then we'll use the backyard all the time. But while they were putting up the fence, they did some ripping up of our weeds. Really, we didn't have any more grass. Let's be clear. We really didn't have any more grass, but we did have weeds. And now it's just dirt back there. It's practically just dirt. We are also like redoing our stairs because the stairs that a new build comes with are like really rickety and they're ugly. And so we're having our stairs done probably in about a week, I would say. So that's going to be really nice. I'm really looking forward to that. So we're doing that. And then now, after going out for a little bit, we thought, oh, well, we can just put some grass seed down. We can do the work ourselves. I got a tiny blister, tiny, and that was it. I was like, let's hire someone. So we're hoping to get some quotes. I have to meet with a guy today at lunchtime to talk the backyard because we have all sorts of plans. We want to get stonework down. So it's been really busy back there. My parents kindly bought Nora this house, like playhouse for the backyard. That's really cute. And it has things like, it has a little kitchen in there. I think she's going to have a lot of fun with that. So it's been really busy with our backyard, which is really wonderful. Like, finally getting an extra space, it really becomes an extra room for people in the summer months at least. There's been a lot of changes as well for Nora, actually. First of all, she's going to be 2 in August, end of August. I still cannot believe that. It's bizarre to me. So she's like, I guess that means she's 21 months. I never know those things. She is stringing sentences together, which is so cute. When she goes down the stairs and she holds my hand going down the stairs, when she gets to the bottom, she says, I did it. And it's literally my favorite thing ever. I love that. But it also means that like Miss Independent is getting a lot of scrapes and bruises, and like she just runs. Like if it was up to her, Nora would only run. And so you can imagine there are a few bumps in our house, poor little thing. But that's okay. We actually recently found out that our daycare provider is retiring. We love her. This woman has been so wonderful, like honestly made the transition between our paternal leave and putting her into daycare so easy. Anyway, we love her, but she is retiring. Nearly had a cry when she told me that. But we finally found someone. It was a struggle for a bit. I interviewed one daycare provider that had her kids out in the front on the driveway and stuff, and knowing Nora, like that works for some kids for sure, but knowing Nora is so physical, I just knew that that wasn't going to work for her, and just wasn't a good fit. I will just say that it wasn't a good fit. And we finally found a place that's kind of Waldorf inspired. I don't know if any of you mamas out there know about Waldorf. I actually went to a Waldorf school when I was little for a year. It was okay. Anyway, but I love the concept of the Waldorf school, which is like back to nature, getting outside, natural materials. I love all of that. So this little daycare is actually similar in price, and then also has all of these other things. It is bigger. Like her current daycare is, there's like 4 kids, including Nora. So this is much different. It's almost like a preschool kind of vibe, you know, but Nora is so outgoing. I actually think it's going to be really good for her. I think it's going to be genuinely really, really good for her. So I'm really happy for her, and they were really lovely there, and they have a rabbit. They have a little rabbit. I don't even know its name. I should know its name, but got a little rabbit. Nora's going to love that. She loves animals. She waves at them, which I have very much influenced. So yeah, Nora's doing super well, very busy. There's been a lot of change there with the whole daycare thing, which honestly made me really anxious filled for a while there. And now I feel loads better knowing that we found this lovely little place. Speaking of kids, IVF, I don't know if you know, but well, Nora is an IVF baby. I am so grateful for science. I would most likely not have a child if it wasn't for science, if I didn't live in this age. I'm just so incredibly grateful. So, Nora's an IVF baby. When we did the extraction, the egg extraction, and they did their thing, linking Barry's sperm with my eggs, we ended up with 2 embryos. Nora is one of those embryos. Now she's Nora. And we've got another in the freezer. And I have been hemming and hawing about timing for that. And I think I've decided that there's no good timing. I think I've decided there's no good timing to do the transfer. First of all, there's no guarantee that the embryo will survive the thaw. Because the embryo is frozen, there's literally no guarantee whatsoever that they'll survive. Like the majority survive. I think he gave me like a 75% chance that our embryo will survive the thaw. But that's not a guarantee. And then there has to be the transfer in and of itself. But I was really having a hard time figuring out when was a good time, because Nora's so busy. She is so busy, and I am so tired all the time. I think it's the whole being an older mom thing, if I'm being honest. Like, I'm exhausted all the time. Nora does still wake up sometimes in the middle of the night. Like, she'll wake up. Last night she didn't, which was amazing, but a lot of the time she will just for like a cup of milk or something along those lines, water, who knows what it is. But that's really hard when you wake up several times a night. It's exhausting. So I am slowly working through the process of getting ready for a transfer. One thing that's really great about this is that I don't have to do the extraction bit, which is an intense process for anyone who's done IVF. You know, it's a really intense process. It's just a transfer. So that's really good. So I'm slowly doing the steps. There's a lot of testing that has to happen before any sort of transfer can happen. I just did some blood and urine tests this week. Next cycle, I have to do more blood tests, and then I have to go in for a procedure where they put saline solution through in your uterus and like through the tubes to see if there's anything blocked. That's when they also see if there's any scarring in the uterus. I had to go and get a whole surgery procedure thing a few years ago because there was scarring after my miscarriage and subsequent D&C from that. So that could pop up again. And if that happens, the transfer will be delayed because I'll need to go and do that procedure. So fingers crossed, fingers, toes, everything crossed that doesn't happen again. Oh God, I didn't think about that much until right now. Sorry, I just have to put on some eyeliner. So that is ongoing as well, and that would be exciting. I'm very nervous about it, but also excited in some ways. I feel mixed things. I know a lot of people love being pregnant. My anxiety had never been so high when I was pregnant because I was constantly afraid of losing her. And so I don't know, I'm nervous about going through that all over again and feeling those feelings all over again. And we will see what happens, but that is ongoing. I am in the midst of trying to do that. Oh gosh, trying to put on mascara while talking. I am terrible at putting on mascara. Does anyone else have this problem? I inevitably get it all over my eyelids. I get it in my bangs. But one thing that has been helping me a lot is meditation at night. I don't know why I haven't done this before, but I decided to start meditating specifically at night to like calm down. And I've been doing a lot of confidence meditations because I think I've been struggling with confidence. So I did one last night that was like a mountain meditation where you try to embody a mountain essentially. It's been really calming. I've been listening to those. I have a little app called Meditation Studio, I think it's called. They have some free ones, some that you have to pay for. I'm just on the free plan. I really, really enjoy it. Anywho, I wanted to share that with you. That's kind of everything that's new with me. I feel like the light has changed and is super strange. I hope you don't mind. That's what's new with me. Let me know in the comments below what's new in your world. Have you been having a lot of change in your life as well? There, I guess, little things in the grand scheme of things, although IVF isn't, but sometimes as a Taurus, as an introvert, little things can really cause a ruckus and like change things up mentally and cause all sorts of anxiety. So I'd love to know what's going on in your world. How do you deal with anxiety? I hope you guys are doing well, and I will talk with you very soon. Bye.